So nothing is impossible. Understand, everything is that the macro is present right here and now at all the three levels: gross, subtle and causal. So now we don't, when this is understood that everything is at the same place, then there is no journey required. No, I want to know God. I want to go to His abode. I want to meet all other gods there. No. Suddenly what have we done? We have made it our own personal knowledge that all the gods, all the potential gods, nothing but potentialities at the individual and the cosmic level are all present here and now within me. So now what has happened now? Now watch the next step. Before coming to this conclusion, what was the conclusion we came to in the last verse? That all the thoughts in the mind are pervaded by me, the consciousness. Now, the micro and the macro is also a thought, isn't it? The micro and the macro both are a thought in your mind. So, I am pervading both. And to convince the mind, we went through the whole systematic understanding at the individual and the total level. But the Ishu, the Lord, the Hiranyagarbha, the Virat, the Vishwa, Taijasa and Prajna, all these are concepts of the mind. These are imaginations on the mind. So a crease here, this one, and the crease on the side. My God, the crease is going from the top to bottom, macro. And this one, micro. But both are cloth. They are appearing on the cloth. So the micro, me, individual, and the macro, the total, the cosmic, are both appearing on me. Appearing means what? Appearance means that which is not there but seems to be there. Just like this crease. It seems to be there, but actually there is only cloth. The rainbow appears to be there, but actually it is not there. Sunrise appears, but actually there is nothing called sunrise. Exactly the same way. Exactly the same way. The micro and the macro are both concepts of the mind. And the mind is nothing but thoughts. And this self that I am, it's pervading the mind, which is expressing at the micro level and the macro level. Exactly the thought in Bhagavad Gita. So now, where is realization? It's gone out of the window. Gone out of the window. So is there anything called realization? No, there is nothing called realization. You are already that. When the scriptures say you are that thou art, it's not that you have to become something. The scriptures are reminding you are already what you are searching for. That search is out of ignorance. And this methodology of inquiry makes it obvious for you that search was an empty search. There's nothing to search for. If I'm searching for an experience, experience can only be in the mind, isn't it? There's no experience in the self. See how beautiful it is. Once you catch it, whole night you cannot sleep now. Suddenly, wakefulness, completely awake. Or My God, it's not clicking, man. That's the second, the other side of it. We may conclude therefore that all that is seen is Brahman, and I, the seer, am not different from them. To explain this, the teacher says, just we'll chant the verse and we'll look at it next week. Chinmatraikarase Vishnau, Chinmatraikarase Vishnau, Brahmatmaika Swarupake, Brahmatmaika Swarupake, Brahma eva jagadjatam, Brahma eva jagadjatam, Rajvam sarpa brahmo yatha, Rajvam sarpa brahmo yatha. As a snake is seen on a rope is an illusion, so too the world is seen as an illusion on the pure consciousness, which is all pervading and of the nature of the identity between the individual self and the total self, which is Brahman. Everything, this micro, macro business, all this is an imagination on the mind. Once you remove the imagination, nothing but you are left. And that you has got no lower you and higher you. It's only you. But our understanding is that this you, this I, the consciousness, the self, when it is appearing through the concept called individuality, it is called Atma, and this self, when it is expressing through the appearance of totality, it is called Brahman. So we have coined two words. Why we have coined these two words? So that we can come out of the ignorance that our mind is caught up in. As if really there is no catching. There is no problem. The problem has been created because of our wrong understanding that I am this body, that I am this mind, that I am this intellect, and all these people are separate to me. And I have to reach somewhere to know myself. So in order to remove this, hypnosis that I have subjected myself to, both at the individual level and to explain and give credence to this individual, I have created a total also. Who has created the mind itself? Which mind? Your mind. Don't blame anyone else. Don't blame the religion. Mind, I'm taking mind as a principle. This mind only has created the hypnosis of the totality. So once this both are understood as they really are, the hypnosis understanding breaks the ignorance. First you are ignorant of their relation, the connection. Now you have understood. The moment you understand, the ignorance about it goes away. Then what remains? They self-cancel each other. Then what remains? Only I remain. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Hari Om.